Hi, I'm AJ, and fire ants have kidnapped Jeremy. Welcome back to the Extraordinary Times. Sorry Jeremy's not here, but I'm getting some diatomaceous earth to kill the ants, so working on that. Alright, first story of the day. Steve Jobs. Well, you know, everyone knows he's been gone for a while now. Except for one person, evidently, didn't even really hear of him, and tried to break into his house. A thief broke into the former CEO's house and sold up to $60,000 worth of Apple products. Holy crap. So they probably actually just got like 5 or 6 things. No, I'm sorry. But either way, he was caught. The thief did not even realize whose house he was breaking into. He just saw a big, expensive-looking house under construction vacant and decided to break in. Fortunately, he was caught. The stuff was returned to the Jobs family. So I guess it all works out in the end, but how do you not know about Steve Jobs? And on to the next story of the day. Now, for me, down in Texas, the Gulf of Mexico is really been a major part of my life, or at least a good portion part of my life. And you always think, Gulf of Mexico, it's, you know, pretty safe out there, relatively, except jellyfish or something. We keep it pretty safe, though, with our military strength out there, except when a Russian submarine can just glide right on through without being detected. And I'm not talking back Cold War era, this is now, like just a couple of months ago. They've just barely released information on this. Check out the article below, it's crazy. This is not just a Russian submarine, it's a nuclear submarine specifically designed to take out other submarines with ballistic missiles on them. This is not good. I really do not want a country that is possibly antagonistic towards ours patrolling waters that we control without our knowing. Especially nuclear submarines. Ugh, get on that, Navy. Alright, up over to Oregon, other side of the country. There was a man, who about 27 years old, so just a little older than me, who had taken a single drop of alcohol for many, many years, is what he says. Doesn't specify how many, but obviously been a long time. Decides to take at least a couple drinks with a friend of his, some special occasion, didn't know what. Realized he was too drunk to drive and decided to sleep it off in a dumpster. Now, probably not the best decision, especially since the dumpster got picked up in the morning while he was still asleep, put into a trash truck, and compacted twice. Now, he did survive, so that's why I can cover this without going, oh, jeez. In fact, he only suffered a few minor injuries. The municipality district actually had to convince him to stay and go to the hospital, simply because he figured he could just walk right away. All in all, worked out pretty well for the guy. He's got a story to tell. And he probably actually did make the right choice, especially since his friend did drive home and got involved in a 3-car accident. Also alive, but still, when you're drunk and you get in a 3-car accident, it's your fault. All in all, he's saying he's not going to ever drink again, which is a good thing. And we move on to Detroit. Now, we've covered Detroit a couple times, and their hardships and their zombies and all of that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check it out. Previous episode, no, a few back anyway. They're also having problems with students, namely not coming to class. The attendance rate in Detroit has just been dropping dramatically, and of course with it, crime goes up. Those two tend to be opposite of each other. So there is a Nike store there that has decided to try and help out by saying that every kid that comes to school on a certain day, being October 3rd, will receive a free pair of black leather Nikes. Now, see, this is one of those ways to get kids to school. I don't know if they'll keep coming to school, but hopefully some of them will. Black leather Nikes? Leather shoes just themselves are nice. Now, all in all, they're thinking that they may be handing out up to 14,000 to 17,000 pairs of shoes, all of which, you know, if they're black leather Nikes, are a lot of money. This really is just a heartwarming story to me in a way, and also sad, too. I mean, kids stay in school. You have no idea how hard it is to be without an education. I've seen it all the time. People go through, think they don't need high school because, yes, the public education sucks. I know. It's terrible. But without that degree, there are just so many things blocked off you in life. If you think your life sucks right now, it's going to suck even more without an education as a 25-year-old. Just please, stay in school, get your shoes, get through it because your life is going to get so much better because of that. And who knows, you might be able to invent something like this last story, where scientists have given sight to the blind. Now, this is not really so much the prosthesis and just the slight blindness being surgically corrected. This is full-on blind mice, just completely gone, getting basically a pair of glasses that receive light through little diodes or whatever, hooks directly in the brain, and sends in the correct signals. Now, the main thing for me here is they've decoded these nerve signals for eyesight. Holy crap, this is amazing. You have no... Oh, wow. I'm freaking out. They've decoded nerve signals. And for something as complex and just crazily weird as eyesight nerve signals. Wow, they're fully looking into taking the next step into giving humans these glasses. So full-on blind people wearing glasses that gives them sight. Amazing. Major step forward in the medical sector. Now, there's probably still going to be tests and everything, and there might be some bumps in the way, but this is the future. I'm calling it now. We have connections directly into the brain that can communicate with the brain. Oh man, it's good to be here and alive. Thank you so much for joining the Extraordinary Times today. Please like it over here if you liked it. Add to favorites if you really liked it. Subscribe up here if you're watching on YouTube. Please watch on YouTube. Share us with your friends, Facebook, Twitter, however you share us. And please just remember to be aware. Hi, I'm AJ, and Jeremy has run away with pirates. No, that's stupid. And Jeremy has been kidnapped by aliens. Really? Jeremy is off on a foresting adventure. No, that's stupid. You know what? Jeremy's just busy.